Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com here with match number 2 in our Origins draft. This unfortunately is to be Mulligan. You can't keep off-colored lands. We're gonna keep it. It's terrible. I don't want to go down to 5 though, and the Knight is just such a very good card in this particular instance. Like, we need another land for sure, another white source. Hey, look at that. Now it ends up being a great keep. Because he's going to be able to put out a land here. We're going to go the free blade. Other than it can't get a forest. So we have to keep that under consideration. But it does get us another plains for the Knight. And his card advantage. Kind of takes away that mulligan. Alchemist Vial. So he's going to have some sort of artifact. Or maybe he's just using that for... a draw card effect. Alright. Can't attack or block. I don't care. It prevented 2 damage and from him getting a counter. Alright, and so it looks like he's stuck out of his second color as well. Possibly doesn't have a second color. Gives an Elvis Visionary. I'm sure maybe he's just his black-green elves. Maybe there was enough of those going around. So I think I'll attack him with both Titanic Growth and put out a Cleric. Because he'll block on the Free Blade. And we need to keep it alive. And Cleric here. So Visionary is going to give him a free blocker. Maybe it's just a mono green deck. Maybe no one was taking green except me and this guy. Undercity Troll. Regenerate. But now he can't regenerate it this turn. So I will attack him with everything. And I think we use card advantage while we have it through the Knight. Swinging with the team. So he's got to decide if he wants the troll to actually... Wow. Okay, so it's going to be a 3-3. And he's down to a 12. And we can still empath this turn. So put on bottom. Put on top. Gives us a Disciple. He's got 6 cards in hand, though. That's a crazy amount of cards. And able to get advantage off of the Alchemist Vial, the Llanowar Empath. And, okay, so he's got the Foundries. And there's the 6/6. Vigilance Reach. Rough card. I'm tempted just to swing in with everything. I think we do. He'll block the 3/3. But we'll get in there for 8 damage. I'm sure that was Visionary will block one of them as well. But we'll cast our 2/3 drops. He goes to a 4. Any Mighty Leap or Titanic Growth is probably lethal. At this point, he might kill his Foundry. You gotta think he's got to lead back mana to regenerate his Troll. He can start attacking in with his Sky Snare Spider. The enchantment that taps something down when it attacks will be really good as well. So you can block 3 here, and then you can possibly block 5. I'm sure he'll block these 3 for sure next turn. he uses the Foundry, then that allows him to chump block some more. Hangerback Walker would be great. Outland Colossus would be great. The other Llanowar Empath would be amazing. We have a lot of outs. This is a pretty decent strategy. Mono green's okay versus this just clutters up the board. Suppression Bonds was about as brutal of a draw as possible. And that does it. All right, because he was going to sack his land for some blockers, but this puts him back way too much. So we know he does have the flyers for the aerial volley in the form of lands, but I don't think it's really worth it. The Wingmare does fly over top. A Wingmare seems like it hurts us as much. I just don't like it in this type of format in a sealed. So we're off to a great start, though. If he does have like a board stall type strategy, I think the Hangerback Walker will be amazing. And we have, again, ways to shut down his bombs. This is a wonderful hand. Go ahead and keep it. It's fast. I think we'll go with the Relic Seeker. Next turn. Yeah, just mono green. He got enough. Visionary draws him a card, goes through his deck. Growth is great. It'll be a nice little combat trick. See if he goes Troll here. Force Mage. And he'll attack into the Visionary. So we are going to get this guy a counter. Unfortunately, we can't use and we have nothing that can grab with Relic Seeker, unfortunately. But we have a 4/4. We can untap it, moment's notice with Enshrouding Mist. The Clerics, if he wants to try to race, the Clerics will be great here. They're going to gain 2 and then 4. And you're still going to think he's some sort of elf strategy. Maybe he's got the elf that gives him all +1/+1. Another Visionary. Yeah, it goes through his deck. Is there any like mass overrun type ability in the deck in the game that I have to think about? And Surprise is going to attack in here because now we can just keep the pressure. So the Visionary dies. I can go Cleric. I think we just go 1 Cleric and then keep back this Enshrouding. This card is insanely good. So we have a Titanic Growth or an Enshrouding Mist, depending on how he does this. Guess I could have just double Cleric'd. Alright, so there's his Foundry. This will force him to regenerate it. Which uses his turn, which is very relevant in this match. And puts out a Timberback. So he's the one that took all the Timberback Wolves. So if he wants to trade, he'll have to trade a Timberpack Wolf for a Cleric. All right, I'm okay with that because I'm worried that he has more. And at this point, I think we'll just get out a Disciple. Use our mana the most efficient way possible. Llanowar Empath. See what it finds. Finds a Rock's Mauler. What does the Rock's Mauler do? Is that the lifelink? No, it's a 2/2 Trampler. All right. Go ahead and attack in again. Tap down the Force Mage. That can kill both of them. I think that's actually worth it. Because we could Titanic Growth it to keep it alive. That's fine. And here we can Cleric and Citadel. Keep the aggression going. Still have a Titanic Growth. See if he wants to go the Mauler here. He won't be able to regenerate his Troll if that's the case. He just scoops. I don't think that he quite needs to scoop yet. But that was a easy 2-0. We're going to the finals. This is Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.